Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are back with our Demon Hunter. We've got some points to put in and we're going to be mostly working on our legendary gems. Of course, we are using the shadow set at the moment. That came from Hadrig's gift. Very, very useful, but unfortunately not really what we need in the long term. Not really what we need in the long term. In terms of materials that we have 34 Death's Breaths and 2 Greater Rift Keystones. So we could do an upgrade actually. We could try and get Focus or Restraint or potentially even let me just go Forged Jewelry. Potentially even an Amulet or the Elusive Ring. Yeah, I think doing a ring upgrade is probably going to be our best bet for now. We don't really have anything to gamble with. So upgrade rare item, fingers crossed. The Wailing Host. That is hilarious. It's a bit more survivability, which is always nice, but it's not useful for us at all. I'm just going to salvage this one up. Okay, so we are just running Greater Rifts then. We're currently at Torment 6. Yeah, so running at Torment 6 is going to be perfectly fine. We don't have much money, but we can afford to empower at the moment, so we'll do that. I remember how we play this. Running around, really just hoping that we kill things in a nice, succinct way. Using the bolus for a bit of damage reduction. Right, those guys are dead. Let's get a little bit of hatred back. Pop, pop, pop. We've got power piling coming up. Let's grab that. And try and move quickly through the next batch. Ooh, let's not stand right in the middle of that. That's a lot of pain waiting to happen right there. Still got the power pylon. We're doing so much damage. We would move up difficulty if we could afford to on our survivability, but because we are a hardcore character, of course I want to make sure that it's safe before we do anything like that. We are making such incredible progress through this though. The shadow set really is amazing. Yeah, our health does go down quite a bit, so I can't pretend like we are survivable. That being said, once we get something like the Elusive Ring, we'll definitely be able to put it up further. Can't do it. What have we got? Yeah, those poison spitters are a little bit worrisome in terms of the amount of damage they put out, but really, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. Look at the speed we're going through this. Face lightning? Sure, face lightning will definitely help. And over here, anyone hiding at the back? Doesn't look like it. Okay, back we come. I guess we're going around this final corner. Okay, not finishing it on this level. That's fine. That's just the way things go sometimes. Nearly Rift Guardian time though. There we go. Splat. Not much of a challenge. I think we can definitely put up the difficulty. We've got the Invigorating Gemstone, which is not useful for us. We're going to put the points into Wreath of Lightning. It looks like we only got the Shard of Hate out of that as well, which is not amazing.
I am returning to town.
Still, we did get some levels, so we'll put these points in. This, of course, benefits our Necromancer as well, because the Garrigan points will carry over. Yeah, Shard of Hate. Actually, it's a better weapon than what we're using right now, and we can put even more damage in it. So sure, that works. We're just going to salvage up Blood Magic Edge. Invigorating Gemstone isn't going to be of any use to us. We don't even have a socket up here. Okay, let's move in and we'll do another Great Rift. I'm going to put the difficulty up though. We're going to go up to 28. Because with the extra survivability we got by upgrading our ring, we should be able to manage. And I think that's going to be the other thing that we want to do. We want to put the overall difficulty up. So having this as an intermediary will tell me if it's as safe as I think it is. Now remember, we can always run away. There is no problem with running away.
I need more hatred to do that.
Let's walk away just a tiny bit from that. We're already on the way on. All right, let's move on in. High leveling speed, that's what we've got. And the higher the difficulty, the more experience we'll get, the higher the mobs will become, but we probably won't really notice it. What instead we'll notice is things will start one-shotting us and we'll start running away. That's how it inevitably goes. Okay, not really much going on up there. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
My hatred is too low.
All right, let's try and get a little bit back. One, two, three, and moving on. There's a little bit close quarters there, but it's fine. Yeah, you just keep flinging knives at things and hope that the first one dies properly and then the next one dies properly. Having the overall damage increased by just carrying a melee weapon is really very handy. Hey, shield piling, lovely. Reckless abandon, that's what we're gonna do. No reason for us to be cautious at the moment. So hurrying quickly on, looking for nice groups if we can find them together. Poor Cormac is doing his best to keep up. He's like, you left a guy alive! Like, yes, Cormac, we're not interested in everything. Not with this set. This set does very much encourage you to not kill everything that you come across. I think I accidentally killed a thing down here. Okay, our shield pylon is gone, so I do need to be aware again. One knife. Cool. Boyarski's chip don't care. Amulet we do care about. So points are going to go into Wreath of Lightning. Hey, look at this, Lord Greenstone's fan. Well, I'm going to change over to that then. So Lord Greenstone's fan is the fan of knives weapon. It is amazing for what we're accidentally doing. The amulet is just the S of Johann, so we don't really care about that. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, it's the Sword of Ill Will. My mistake. Oh, it's the Chakram one. That Eye of Elich is quite nice, though. I should put a socket in it. But until we actually get something that's worth socketing in, there's no point. I'm disappointed about that Sword of Ill Will. That is not what we wanted. Boyarski's chip, that's all the thorns that comes across. These we're just going to salvage up. And I'm going to gamble for quivers, I think, and then we'll put the difficulty up.
That is too expensive.
Nil point. Nil point. Okay. Upping the difficulty. I'm pretty certain we'll be fine at Torment 7. And we'll do more rifting. Right, so I need to drop off gems. Salvage up these last bits. The other thing I could do is I could take that out and I could put the Gem of Ease in now. It's possibly the only time when the Gem of Ease would be useful for us. So yeah, let's do that. We don't need the extra damage because we are definitely doing enough damage to everything. And we'll see how it feels. Does mean our critical hit damage will be slightly less, but really it's not going to be significant. And we're probably not going to be getting significantly extra experience, but we will be getting some extra experience, so it does move things forwards a little bit faster for us. Eventually we'll reach the point where the Gem of Ease just doesn't make any sense. When we desperately need that extra little bit of damage. With a high crit chance, that would be even more apparent. And the Eye of Elich, I think, does increase our crit chance slightly. We're going to get frozen and cut up by fire chains. Yeah, our Impale is doing so much damage. I'm trying to alternate bowlers so we keep up our hatred as well. It seems to be going alright, actually. Definitely got to pay attention when there's so many things leaping in from off screen. Holy moly, that's a lot. Okay, who's the next group? Oh, it's just been moving on. Oh, shield pylon, lovely. Okay, let's push on in. You're gonna die. Individual knives for everyone. Well, almost everyone. Some of them are having to share knives, you know, supply problems. Now, just a reminder, we do still have the shield pylon. We've got like over half of it left. Oh, a belt. Okay. Yeah, hatred is low. Let's work on getting some back before the shield runs out. Right, shield is gone. Have to pay attention again. So places where the Gem of Ease works really well is somewhere like the Ruins of Corvus, where you've got lots of little things and you build up quite a large kill streak bonus. That's where you can really take advantage of it. Grab that Death's Breath and look for the next group. You're right in there, Cormac. You're not getting yourself killed, are you? Oops. Accidentally killed the Rift Guardian while paying attention to all the fire chains. Okay. We can make this area safe and then loot it up. So 2 Great Root Keystones, that's good. Cormac is down somewhere, he'll stand up soon enough. There he is. Alright, that will quite happily fill us up. Maximum Riftness. Okay, so in here, we do still have Broken Promises equipped. Nothing there is really interesting to us, though, so let's salvage that all up. We've only got 19 Death's Breaths, so that's not enough for us to create another upgrade. That Witching Hour we just salvage. And yeah, 4 points from that rift. That's damn good. Let's drop off our gems and we'll go into a greater rift. Knowing that we can punch at this level is great. So we can keep it at 30, I think. I wish you luck. We are looking for the elites. Pea pollen, sure. Just gonna wait for the explosions to happen though. As much as we're fast enough to be able to get through it, all it takes is just, you know, getting a weird server wobble and you'll get stuck on them. Unless we were wearing Blackthorn stuff, there's no reason to walk onto a molten explosion as it's happening. I suppose if you had Creed's Flame, then maybe. Okay, hatred is a bit low, so we're working on keeping that up. Now, they're not quite homing, but if we hit one thing, the ricochet does mean they move around quite a fair amount. The tiniest, slowest moving snowball. Maybe not the tiniest, but certainly the least effective. Okay, we're moving into the next area. Lovely rift. Got to watch out for all those ranged attacks though. Okay, that went well. Ooh, no. No, thank you on the flaminess. Yes, please on the shield pylon, though. Let's find something else to kill while we've got this. Come on, give me more elites. This is not elites. It is regular mooks. You got half the shield pylon left. Yeah, even heading all the way back, there was no further ones on that side. Okay, shield pylon's off. But, I mean, we certainly took advantage of it for clearing an annoying area. Ah, they were just a bit further on. Okay. Ah, shielding, that's going to be frustrating. Okay, nothing tucked around here. Let's go up and around this little bit. This should be the way. Ah, well, this should be the Rift Guardian. One knife. Hey, we got a cloak after that. And the Gogok of Swiftness. Okay, well, points are going to go into Gem of Ease for now. Because we may as well double down on the amount of experience we're getting for killing trash mobs. Especially while we're at these lower Garrigan levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. And that's Natalia's Embrace. That's lovely. We don't have any of Natalia's set yet, so it's gonna come over here. Goldrook of Swiftness. It's not one we're looking for at the moment. I'll put it here. It is very, very cool, and I do like it. Extra attack speed, extra dodge, and of course cooldown reduction. So it can be very valuable, but just not for what we're trying to do. So back in for another Greater Rift. Can't afford to empower this one. But we can still blitz through. Alpha striking as much as possible. Damn, we are getting a good rift here. Now, I used to think that the extra experience you got from the Gem of Ease got scaled up depending on the Rift level that you were looking at and the Torment level, but I'm not convinced it is.
I'm still waiting.
So we made pretty good progress while we had that channeling pylon. It's not the best one for this class, but it does mean that we get to use our side guns a little bit more than we would have done. And it makes our knives cost a little bit less hatred, so it's good in that regard. Like, nothing down here. How about this way? This is a bit better. I can't wait until our bowlers are doing massive, massive strikes. Ooh, that was getting a little bit painful. You guys doing all the ranged combat stuff? Sure. I'm a fan of ranged combat. That is what I do. Okay, let's look down some of the other side passages. Don't know where we're going. I mean, there's the entire other way, not necessarily up this one, but up around here. That's the other good thing about leveling up quickly, is it keeps restoring our resources. Right, hatred is back. Speed pylon as well. Okay, I'd say we're in a good place for the Rift Guardian as soon as it's ready to appear. These little bitty mobs are great for us getting extra experience. They really are. Let's push on, actually.
Not enough hatred.
That will pull them in. Stab. Run right up to him. Stab him in the chest. Quiver and a hand crossbow. And Taguk. Taguk, I think, is one of the ones we want. It is. So, Taguk is all about channeling skills. We're going to be doing bowlers, so it does make sense for us. And it will give us extra armor as well. Is that Eminem's duffel? If that is, that's another thing that we want.
I am returning to town. I could get accustomed to that.
Yeah, lots of levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the Bombardier's rucksack. It's an ancient one, which is awesome. If we were doing sentries, this is something we would love. As it is, we're not doing sentries, so it's not as useful. That's Marauders, yeah, so let's put that with the Marauder stuff. Team's Demise is no use. Weird Horde is likewise no use. So those come across, but we can get a socket up in there. Up in the Eye of Elich for now. Right. What's going to be best to roll into a socket? Lightning skills doing extra damage, I guess. There we go. We can start at least working on getting that leveled up. Right. Where is Kadala?
Hello.
So we've got 427. Let's...
That will look nice on you.
It's a step up in terms of damage. It's not the one we wanted. Let's ask for quivers until we get the one we want. And we don't get it. Not quite giving us gruel this time, but certainly not giving us what we wanted. In terms of Greater Rift Keystones, we have run out, so we're going to have to do another regular Rift. And yeah, we're doing another 20% extra damage because of the rucksack. So we should be able to stomp through without needing to even knife most of the... Oh yeah, Shadow Power. Actually forgot to put it on. Hey, Channeling Pollen. More guns, more glory. Well, that was a little bit of a pause, jeez. Luckily, it picked up on what we were trying to do, but that could have been pretty nasty otherwise. We are getting a few more death threats out of this as well, so we could try doing some bow upgrades maybe, or ring upgrades again. Ring upgrades is probably the sensible choice. Just because they cost so much when gambling from Kadala, so it's trying to make the most efficient use of our resources. Conduit as well. Don't mind if I do. Right, where are you? You're back over this way. Keep moving while we've got this speed. Keep taking them out. Okay, Conduit is run out, but that was a really nice run with it. Of course, so many mobs that we've taken out. Pop! I love Impale so much, we do so much damage with it. Don't run away! I need to stab you! Right, let's get all of these. Cormac's dead somewhere. This is going to happen a lot. Especially because he can't really keep up with us. And we don't make areas safe before he comes in. Right, is that everyone dead? That is everyone dead. Oh, Echoing Fury. Sorry, Auric, have some face lightning. Yeah. Echoing Fury. It's cool. We could switch across to it. But I think I'm enjoying what we've got at the moment, actually. We don't need to be in a frenzy as well. We're already overkilling everything in sight. Okay, point. Right, in terms of death breaths, 29, so we can do another upgrade. Kadala, give me a ring and I will upgrade it. I mean, it's better than Broken Promises. So that's fine. Convention of Elements isn't something we were anticipating using on this character, but I'm not going to turn it down. Plus, it's already got a socket in it, so it's not that bad. Okay, Greater Rifts. We've got 7 million, so we can afford to empower this one. So getting mobs right near the start area is always a little bit dangerous. Doubling down on alpha striking does very much seem to work. Either that or you die horribly. There's no middle ground in that kind of situation. And with these guys doing their damn ranged shooting. Yeah, let's get a conduit. Just keep hammering them home. We are low on hatred, so let's focus on getting a little bit back. There we go. Into a different desert. This area seems to be a lot nicer to manage. Tiny spiders, sure, they can be annoying, but trying to sneak a knife through the middle, but it just kept hitting that damn tree. Channeling, great. Oh, let's temporarily step away from that. We are already almost through the rift. Holy moly, this is a fast one. Okay. Splat. 12 minutes, 19 seconds left. We got a bow. We got Bane of the Stricken. Yes. And we got some boots. Okay, so Bane of the Stricken. That is probably something that we're going to want in the end. So we'll start leveling that up now. Prior shot. And these boots. Marauder's Treads, okay. So we've got 2 bits of the Marauder set as well. That's okay. It's not the Dreadlands. It's not what we're looking for, but I mean, we could wear 2 pieces. No, we would end up gimping ourselves just for the sake of it. Crider Shot is going to go over here, and we'll put our points in. I've got just enough time to do another rift if it goes as quickly as that last one. That was super fast. So let's see if we can speed it through. And even with the tiny, tiny little little worms that come out, we're getting that extra experience on those. Yeah, the Shadow's Mantle is not something you need Bane of the Stricken for, but when we're doing our bowler build, we will want it then. I see you trying to do mortar-y type things. There we go. Let's get a little bit of hatred back. Yeah, this is not a particularly efficient place for how we like to do combat. Going after guys like that, that's how we make it efficient for us. Okay, let's carry on pushing what I assume is forwards. Yeah. Any elites in this bit? It looks like there's something around here. There you are. So fast. Speed pun is about to wear off, but for a while we were super fast. Fast enough that we wouldn't be able to pick things up, I reckon. That's how you know you've reached your speed goals. This Wreath of Lightning is actually working quite well for us at just clearing some of the trash mobs out. This is just a dead end. This floor is not great for navigating around over here. Hiding in shadows, eh guys? Shield pylon? Sure. When we're so close to the... You've got a shield pylon? I don't think so, mate. When we're this close to the Rift Guardian, it's almost guaranteed we'll be able to carry it forwards. Although, we are one-shotting Rift Guardians, so... Chest armor, helm, hand crossbow, and simplicity strength. Simplicity strength is one of the ones that we want. It is definitely going to be in our final gear. Simplicity strength, of course, increasing the damage of primary skills. But let's put the points into it. Vision of Goons, Aquila Curus, and we've already seen that bow. And 4 more levels. Yeah, really, it is just about the kit to decide when we do things. Vengeance Against Dark Heart, which is the one we've already got. So we could switch over to using this and switch over to the Ring of Raw Grandeur in the cube. That wouldn't be a terrible plan. Or over to this for damage reduction, but we're never high enough. Right, simplicity strength, that needs to kind of come over here. We want to keep leveling it, but we're not going to use it for now. Because Wreath of Lightning is going to be better for this particular setup. Let's salvage up what we have, and we can ask once again for quivers from Kadala. Just before we finish. So, quivers.
What a steal. That is too expensive.
Another Bombardier's Rucksack. They really want us to go Marauders this season. Really, really. The RNG is just pushing us in that direction. Nay, I say. We do not want that. And with that, I'm afraid we are out of time for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Up to Torment 7, we're making good progress through the various levels. We are just grinding out kit. At least we've got the gems that, well, most of the gems that we wanted. So we can start working on getting those ranked up. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.